Welcome to Healiberation. I'm your host, Ann Anderson, and this show is for anyone who wants to improve your health, well-being, and have a better quality of life. Healiberation provides tools and strategies and a safe, no-judgment space for healing to take place. My team and I will be bringing on guests who are experts in all areas of personal self-development and more to help you to shift where you need to in your lives and to meet your individual goals and needs. Again, welcome to Healiberation Conversations with Ann Anderson, starting right now. Welcome back to Healiberation Conversations with Ann Anderson. I'm so excited again today to have my guest, Miss Kelly Flowers. She's a wife, mother of three, CEO and founder of Women Leading Technologies. She's also a technical solutions agent and has worked in the technology industry for about 15 years. Throughout her career, she's helped many companies evaluate their organization through various technology solutions, preparing them for the innovation of the future. Welcome again, Ms. Kelly.
Well, hello.
Thank you so much for coming back here.
Thank you for having me again.
It is my pleasure. So today I want to go deeper talking about the sisterhood that you created. Yes. How did that come about and why did you do it?
So, first of all, I'm a older sister of a brother. So I have no sisters, none whatsoever. And so I have like a bunch of friends, friends that are like your sisters and cousins that I have a bunch of cousins that I grew up with that are like my sisters as well. But one thing that when I moved to Dallas over 15 years ago, I absolutely knew no one here at all. And so one thing that I wanted to do is make sure that I surrounded myself with positive women that I can actually build a bond with over time. Okay. And so when I was throughout my career, being in, technology, I noticed that I was always either the only woman on the team or the only woman of color on the team. And so I'm all about diversity. I'm all about, women from different nationalities getting together and just really just bonding together. And so, I decided that I wanted to create this organization as a sorority, which represents sisterhood. And so I wanted to be able to really just have women that are in the same industries, that are really just looking for that same thing that we're all looking for, is a sisterhood, where you can just be yourself, be your unapologetic self, be your authentic self. And you don't have to, worry about putting on airs. Just be you. And that's why I created Women Leading Technology.
Wow, that's amazing. And so this sorority is not attached to a university or college like
it is
like
not.
Most.
No, it is not. And we don't do any stepping and all this kind. No, we don't do that.
None of that, no cute pink and green, none of that.
We don't do all of that. Shout out to those organizations, but we don't do that.
Right.
We are a professional sorority. We are all about women that are in different professions that are like in the STEM and STEAM, areas. Okay. And so we just wanted to, I just wanted to make sure that we had women that were in the same type of industries that can really just bounce ideas off of one another, really get to know one another, even from different industries, and just kind of just build a true, authentic sisterhood. Because a lot of times, it's hard to build relationships as you get older. And so I wanted to create an organization that just lets you let your hair down and just be you. We're not perfect. None of us are perfect. And we're not trying to be perfect. We're just trying to be our authentic selves. And that's what this is all about.
I love that. It's about community.
It is community. I love it. Unity.
Yes, community, all that good stuff.
Yes, it is.
Is there an age limit or a minimum age that you have to be in order to become a part of the sorority?
Actually, so what we're trying to do is we're working on building like a junior portion of our sisterhood, which will be really like for like the middle school, probably all the way up through college, through those ages. Okay. Our organization basically is for the professional individuals that's already in their careers and all that good stuff. So yeah. But we're going to build a junior portion that we can incorporate the little sisters as well. Aww. Part of our organization. Show them some love.
Yeah, that's amazing. I'm sure they're going to love it. And that would be
absolutely perfect. They need to start early.
They do.
Learning how to work as a team.
Yes.
And just being a part of a tribe.
That's right.
For lack of a better word.
I like that. I love it. I love it. A community,
right,
like
a
you
community,
said.
and getting that support and everybody cheering each other
That's
on,
right.
that kind of thing. I love it.
Yes.
I love it, love it, love it. So, and would you say that your sorority differ from a normal, I guess, a regular sorority or fraternity?
So I would say that it's different, but it's the same. When I say that it's different because we are just all professional women. It's not college based.
So Kelly, what type of benefits can a young professional woman get, or older professional woman get, or expect to get from being a part of the sorority?
So they get a bunch of things, I say. So first of all, they get, of course, our wonderful, beautiful bunch of sisters. So they get a lot of sisters that they probably would have never had before. Now they have them.
Yeah.
I mean, lots of bonding. We do have like a bunch of different activities that we do, throughout the year. Another thing is that they get, our sorority shirts. So they get an opportunity to wear our branded, Women Leading Technology sorority gear. So they do get a welcome package that includes a shirt. And I think it's a key that we do, for all of the members. And basically it's a key to success with the organization and with your sisterhood. And so, they get special invitations to special things like our sisterhood retreat, our wine tasting and different things like that. But for our board members, because we have an executive, board member team. So we do have a advisory board and we also have a active board. So our active board is the one that actually does all of the day-to-day operations that really it's taking us to the next level. Like as far as even with Women Leading Technology, they're aggressively going to be doing like 100 chapters in a year. And that's on their roadmap. I'm just there.
100 chapters?
100 chapters in a year in different states. And so that's a very aggressive plan, but that's one of the plans that they're working on. And so one thing that our executives actually get is this beautiful little bracelet, that we all get. Oh, isn't it cute? And so it basically says, not sisters by blood, but sisters by heart, because exactly what we are. We're sisters by heart. And so we all, work together and really just to build that sisterhood and just make sure that we project that to the world. And that's what it's really just all about.
Wow, it's absolutely beautiful. Does that stone mean anything in particular, that color? I was trying to remember.
It does. So our colors, that is our signature color, is actually teal. And you will see that color is represented in a lot of things that you see in our logo and just a bunch of different things that we do. Like with our gala, you always see our teal colors. And that is our signature, just little stone is that, because that's my favorite color.
Oh.
And I'm like, they're like, oh my God, everything is teal. And I said, I know, that's my favorite color.
Right. Well, you're the CEO and the founder. So,
And I think that it's just a beautiful color and it represents peace and calm.
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow. I love that. That's amazing.
Oh, thank you.
So what other type of events? I know you have the retreat. So tell us a little bit more about your retreats and how often do you have them? Where do you go? And
so actually we have two different retreats. So we have a retreat just strictly for our executive team. And that retreat basically is also a 3-day retreat, but it's a retreat for us to really just bring the organization to where it is today. So we actually plan out for the entire year what we're going to be doing for the entire year. Whether it's for the gala, whether it's planning a retreat for the members, whether it's, planning events for the members, whether it's, getting the school together, whatever is on our roadmap, we actually do that. Like literally in 3 days for the whole year.
Wow.
But we have a lot of fun doing it as well. We have a lot of different bonding activities and all that good stuff that we do as well so that we can have fun and also, take care of business. And then we have the retreat that we do for the sisterhood is all about fun. It's all about them really just getting to know one another, bonding, doing different activities, just really just getting to know one another and really just empowering women and just letting them know that you are strong, you are enough, you are amazing. You can do anything that you put your mind to, and you have this sisterhood surrounding you to help you to be successful. And that's what it's all about.
That is amazing. And so what would you say your mission is for the sorority?
So our mission really is all about sisterhood bonding, representation out there in the streets, all about unity, showing that you can be united, showing the world that women can work together, despite of what they say about how women are not able to work together.
Right.
So we want to show them that you can. We're all about making sure that we give back to our community, because we're servant leaders before we are anything. And so we make sure that we give back to our community. We do a lot of community service as well.
Okay.
We actually are teamed up with Hope's Door, which is a women's battered shelter. And we want to make sure that we're doing things to help women, regardless to where they're at, and how we can help them to be empowered and feel, back strong the way they, were at one time. And if they never were, we want to help to build you that way. And know that you have a sisterhood surrounding you. And then most importantly, we want to make sure that we are taking care of our young leaders of tomorrow. And so that's why we're building that circle of service around them. And our mission is to help them to be ready for the world.
Wow. That is phenomenal.
Yeah.
I love the initiative that you've taken
thank you.
with the Hope Door,
Hope's
New
Door,
Beginnings, building lives without violence.
Yes.
So how did that come about? I
So
never heard of them before.
So it's interesting because we had one young lady that was a part of our members, our organization. She was one of the young ladies that benefited from Hope's Door. And she's strong. She's powerful now. She's, amazing. And I was like, and she was telling me about Hope's Door. And that's when we decided to reach out to them and see how we can help, how we can give back. What can we do to help, the organization? And so we give do toy drives and just a bunch of things because they have children that live there in those homes with them.
Okay.
Yeah. And so we do what we can to, just try to help out there. We even help out senior citizens. We even have a, warming their hearts part of our organization where we give, skid proof socks and all kinds of stuff to senior citizens, because I have a soft spot for seniors. So that's just me personally. But yeah, so.
That is absolutely amazing. Look like you've thought about everything.
And I try to think about everybody. That's my problem.
And everybody, when it came to creating the sorority, you have a very far reach as far as the kind of people that you are contacting, meeting, getting to be sponsors, and those companies and organizations that your organization is supporting and helping to be able to help the young women who are part of the sorority, as well as a part of the women leading technology group. I just love that. That is amazing. So when is the next retreat, and what kind of exciting, beautiful places do you go?
So, so actually this retreat, we're still working on the location. We have a couple of locations that we've narrowed it down to, but it is October the 1st through the 3rd, and we're going to be now announcing next week exactly where it will be, the location will be. So if you're not a member and you're in the STEM and STEAM world, you need to sign up and become a member so you can be a part of our sisterhood retreat, because it's a lot of fun. And then we also have our event coming up, our wine tasting event, executive, wine tasting with the executive team. We have that actually coming up on July the 10th. And that's, I can't think of the winery right now off the top of my head, but I'll let you guys know where that's at, where the winery is.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
It's in Grapevine.
It's in Grapevine. Okay. Yeah. That is amazing. I love the sisterhood that you have put together. Yeah. So are there any success stories, or you have any testimonies from women who have benefited from being a part of the sorority? I
do. I have to keep bragging on on our leadership team. I'm telling you, they are so amazing. When I tell you that the gala that we just put on, and people are still talking about it because they just went above and beyond, just even the smallest detail that they actually did for just putting this thing together. It was a lot of work. A lot of twists and turns, ups and downs. But I'm telling you, they pulled it off, and I couldn't have asked for a better, literally a better team. And they are the true testimony of what a sisterhood looks like. And it was interesting because we got a lot of those comments about that at the gala, about how, just how close we are. And it just radiated to so many people. And we had so many people sign up for membership after the gala because of that. Yeah.
I was looking at your website last night, and it looks like we just missed your gala.
You did, May 1st. Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, it was
It'll
beautiful.
be April the 30th for next year.
For the next one,
Yeah.
in 2022.
2022.
Okay,
Yes.
and so the men are involved, or they just out supporting their wives?
Men are involved as well. Yeah, men are involved in our organization as well. So we're going to be having a few men that we will be adding to our executive advisory board.
Okay.
Because men are not, they play a huge role in our organization. We have a lot of men that support our organization
Awesome.
that are like truly behind us. And we give them their props. We do. We recognize men. We actually have an award that we give out to men. Actually, Charlie Bogart was the one for Realcomm who won the award this year. And it's for men supporting STEM, for women in, the STEM or, technology world. So yeah, we recognize our men. Even in our magazine, our Esteem magazine, we have a section called First Gentleman. And the First Gentleman section is for men who support women in the technology industry. That's in the STEM fields. They support us. So we recognize them.
That is so beautiful.
Yeah.
And so what type of roles are they playing in this organization?
So some of them are sponsors. Like a lot of sponsors. And then we also have them that like I said, we'll be adding them to our advisory board as well.
Okay.
Because we need the advice of men. They play a great role in the technology world, and they're the key to a lot of, avenues in the technology world. So we want to make sure that we always include them. So they're not excluded. Yeah.
Okay, but they're probably not allowed to go on the retreats.
No, they can't go on our retreat now. That's for our sisterhood bonding, so they can't go on that. But
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing. So I'm gonna I want to ask you a couple more questions.
Okay.
But we're gonna go into a break right now. So we'll be right back with Healiberation's Conversations with Ann Anderson in a moment.
Today on Healiberation, Conversations with Ann Anderson, best-selling author, certified transformational life coach, TV producer, and TV talk show host. Over the next few seasons, myself and many other experts will be bringing you conversations around confidence, femininity, beauty, success, transformation, healthy living, self-love, abundance, fitness, happiness, joy, sisterhood, empowerment, and resilience. What is resilience? It's your bounce back muscle. It's that ineffable quality that allows some people to be knocked down by life and come back stronger than ever. Rather than letting failure or disappointment overcome them and drain their resolve, they find a way to rise from the ashes. If you love an epiphany as much as I do, then get ready for a half-hour chock full of them all season. I wanted to create a show where on Tuesdays we could have conversations that disrupt, that were thought-provoking, inspiring, and eye-opening. A show that would be nourishment for your very souls and minds. This is Healiberation, Conversations with Ann Anderson, starting right now.
welcome back to Healiberation Conversations with Ann Anderson. Thank you again, Miss Kelly. You have been giving me so much information. I want to be a part of the sorority. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yay! welcome.
So, during the retreats, so do you bring in facilitators, or is everything within the sorority, within your organization?
So we have so many amazing ladies from so many different walks of life that offer just have an absolute, just wealth of knowledge, amazing backgrounds. And so what we try to do is utilize, the women that are a part of the organization. Okay. Because the thing is, one of the things that we do, and I think that we do pretty well, is really just helping people to find their purpose. Because a lot of times we are still trying to figure our way out, or just trying to figure out like, okay, what is my purpose? What am I supposed to be doing? We all struggle with that. And so we try to figure out what people are really good at, and let's see how we can enhance that. And so that's why we utilize the ladies actually within the organization, because some of them have a very strong purpose, which is to be a facilitator, which is to be a person that can, really just be a speaker for maybe just empowerment, or, speaker on health, or speaker on whatever. And so they have so many great qualities, and we just try to enhance that. So yeah, we utilize the people within the organization if we can.
I love that. So it sounds like to me, what I say is that I want to help people find their superpower.
Yes, there you go. Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
So it sounds like you're kind of helping these women to find their superpower if they don't know what it is.
That's
and
right.
then the ones that do act in it, and then give that blessing, that gift that they've been given to all of the sisters who are part of the sisterhood. That is amazing.
Yeah, because actually your gift, you're supposed to give your gift away.
Anyway. That's right. It's not for us.
It's not for us.
Right.
That's right. It's for you to give away.
I love it. Yeah. And so what do you do? Is it anything that you do particularly in the group during these retreats?
So I'm just a person, I'm just there to just really just have fun with all of the ladies, and really just to encourage the ladies, empower the ladies, make sure that the ladies are being the best that they can be. Whatever it is that you want to do, you can do it. Don't let anything stop you. You can't even imagine how many things I've tried and failed and tried and failed and tried. It's not about how many times you fail at something. It's how many times you keep going.
Amen.
And a lot of times people are looking for perfection, but there is no such thing as perfection.
Right.
Just keep going. I mean, eventually you're going to figure it out, and so I'm just there to just help them to just figure out what that is, and just how can I help you to be the best you can be with the best that, whatever I have to give you,
I love it. And are these professional women, are they all over the world that's a part of this organization?
They are, yeah.
Wow.
So we have women from everywhere.
So it's
really.
international, global.
It is global, yeah.
Whoa.
It is.
And so what do a woman have to do to become a member?
So first of all, they need to be in technology or some form of technology.
Okay. And we're all in technology.
Thank you.
Okay, Thank you.
And so basically the one thing that you have to have is a servant heart. And you have to be a person that is willing to serve. And what I mean by that, you have to be willing to give your gift away, whatever that gift may be. And you can't be selfish within this organization. You have to be all about sisterhood. It's not a self-driven organization that is all about self. And I tell people this all the time. There is no one bigger than this organization, not even me.
I love that.
We are all
That's
here
great.
to serve, and that's what it's all about. And we're all here to build one another up, not to tear each other down, and just all about how we can just all unite as sisters and just love on one another, build up one another, and just really just make this a great positive experience. No bad attitudes. No, we too old for that. Nobody has time for that.
Girl.
We trying to love on each other. We trying to, bring the best out of each other, not the worst. And so that's what we're all about. So if the attitude is wrong, we can't have you be a part of the organization. We got to have great attitudes within this organization and just servant leadership.
Well, from everything that I've seen, I see the great attitude. Everyone seemed to be very happy and excited about what it is that they're
they are.
doing. And like they're just really enjoying themselves, enjoying life. So
They are.
wow, that is so amazing. I am so
thank you.
impressed by everything that you're doing as far as technology is concerned, as well as the sisterhood that you have put together. And I love that too, the combination that you actually combine that technology organization with the sorority, with the sisterhood that's embedded in it and very much a part of it. Well, it seemed like it's actually a priority. Like you just said, you know, no bad attitudes, all that kind of good stuff. Wow. So what we would do is just go to your website. And what is your website again?
Sure. It's womenleadingtechnology.org.
Okay. And you can sign up to be a sponsor. You can sign up to
Be a member. You can make donations.
You can make donations, all of that.
Yes, because all your donations go to help, you know, less or underserved girls. So, we accept donations all the time. If you want to become a sponsor, you can become a sponsor in two ways. You can become a sponsor of Women Leading Technology, which is basically for our STEM and STEAM initiatives, or you can also become a sponsor for our academy, because we're opening up our academy, kicking it off in July.
Okay.
And we're in the process right now of looking, you know, finding our home. And the beautiful thing about that is that we have different levels of sponsorships for our WLT STEAM Academy for Girls. You can actually get your name on the building. You can name a lab after yourself, after your organization. There's so many different things that you can do. And you can donate laptops. You can do whatever you want to do to help to make this a success for these young ladies.
That is amazing.
Yeah. So we're excited about that.
Wow.
Yeah.
And the academy, again, what is it that you're going to be offering the young ladies?
Sure. So we're going to be offering them everything that is STEAM related.
Okay.
So they're going to have everything that is science, technology, engineering, arts, architect, and mathematics. And every last one of those will have a different lab that our sponsors can actually sponsor a lab and put their name on the lab.
Whoa.
Or if you want to go a step further, you can actually put your name on the building. So we have sponsorships for those levels as well.
That is phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I love it too that you are getting the support of your husbands and
Oh,
significant others
Yes.
in this
Yes.
venture.
Yes, my husband is extremely, extremely supportive. Thank you, Wood Flowers. Yes, my husband is behind me 102,000%.
That's so
And I'm
beautiful.
extremely grateful, and my children.
That is amazing. Thank you so much for coming and for allowing us to have this conversation together.
Thank you. And my family is behind me as well. Got to say that. My
Yes,
mom
you
and,
gotta-
the rest of my family.
You got to give a shout out to your family.
I know, my aunts, my uncles, everybody. So they're all very
everyone.
supportive.
That is amazing.
Yes.
And that helps us when we get that support.
Yes.
It helps you to be your best. And then to do serve the people that you're trying to serve.
Yes, it does.
It's your best self,
Yes.
your best self, right? Yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thanks again for watching Healiberation Conversations with Ann Anderson. And please subscribe to my TV channel and come back next week. See you then.